Welcome to the Wonderland Effect. I'm Mai, your favorite podcast host, and today I think I have my first. You're a celebrity, so I'm going to say my first celebrity appearance. So I'm going to go ahead and let him take it away, and he's going to give his intro.
Hey, what's up with y'all, man? It's your boy, Frisco Philly B, comedian, entertainer out of San Francisco, representing the whole Bay, though. But yeah, San Francisco to be exact.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know anybody that doesn't know you, which is crazy because that's what I'm saying. Like you're like my first celebrity. It's
Man,
kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Like
yeah,
I don't know how you feel when you go out, but I'm pretty sure you get a ton of recognition. Like
for
even
sure,
when you came in here, you're getting
for
recognized.
sure, for sure.
Like how does that feel?
It's honestly a dream come true.
Is it?
It's something that I worked hard for. So I put a lot of work in to get that. You know,
That's crazy though. Did
I
you ever expect like, you know?
honestly I didn't expect to be this big.
Mhm.
But my boy LB, like shout out LB, he used to always tell me like, bro, you gotta get out of like this section because you could be bigger. Like, people in
Mhm.
the neighborhood is following you and shit, bro. You can do this shit so everywhere.
So
And I
where
was
are you
like,
from?
from San Francisco, Hunters Point.
Okay, so you are from Hunter's Point.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hunters Point. Yeah, I grew up on Harbor though. Then my mom moved to Double Rock, and that's how
You met my
I
brother.
met LB.
Okay. That explains it all.
Yeah.
I was very curious about that. So, how is it how has all this recognition just changed your life? Like,
It honestly gave me peace.
yeah?
Like it's a lot of peace. I didn't know I needed this much peace. Like just being cool with everybody. Like locked in with a lot of cities.
Mhm.
Cause I feel good. Like when I go places, like I know where I'm going. Or I know I can hit somebody and be like, yo, I'm in Stockton or I'm in Modesto. Like and then
And
somebody,
somebody know you.
yes, like and they gonna pull up, smoke with me, or just want to chill with me, or and that shit feel good. I ain't gonna lie, it's the best feeling in the world to me.
I think your image is very positive. Like I've never seen anything where it's like in any kind of negative light. And then, like you said, most people they know you as the Bay Area. You're
Yeah,
not just one city or one
exactly,
part of the city.
for
It's
sure.
everyone knows you
Man,
from every city, and I gotta say, like that's kind of hard to manage overall. Like even just as a content creator,
yeah,
we'll call you a content creator for all
for sure.
intents and purposes because you do create a lot of content, and you do create a lot of views overall. So where do you get the ideas for these videos?
The lifestyle I grew up. Like mostly everything I do is like something I seen or I did.
Hmm.
So I just try to put that in a funny way. Like, I was rapping at first and put it on the rap, but I was like, everybody rapping this shit. Like I gotta put this shit out there in a different way. Like,
Be different.
I used to be funny in the neighborhood. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna just try to just do something different on Instagram.
Hmm.
And I threw a skit up there one day and it went viral, my first one. Like, and I was like, oh shit, there's something in this. And then I just kept my foot to the gas after that.
I think I like my favorite ones are the ones where you do like the different cities and like the either
Yeah,
living
yeah. The city
situations
tours, city
or
tours.
like yeah, the city tours is
Yeah,
pretty crazy. Um, those are hilarious.
man,
I think that's pretty clever to talk about because most people they want to hear what you have
for
to say
sure.
about their city,
And,
whether it be bad or good.
and that's crazy because, like I said, I was at that time I was sleeping with my bro. I was chilling in my bro house. Like, I was laying on the couch,
Hmm.
and I woke up like in the morning. I went to Double Rock. I was just like, Double Rock, home with the pussy eaters. Like, and I said, what if I just go to every neighborhood? Like,
And just start talking about what they're
yeah,
known
like.
for.
Then I was like, what if I just go to every city? I'm like, it's gonna be hard work, but I'm just gonna take that drive. Like, so every day I would hustle up like $25 on my Instagram or $30 just to drive to like San Jose or
And do the review.
yeah, just do like just pull up anywhere though. Like they main spot where like in front of the Shark Stadium, I did.
Hmm.
I just talked about San Jose.
And everybody just gravitates
Man,
towards it.
everybody towards San Jose just started coming towards me. Like,
That's crazy. So when you post, do you use like the hashtag system
yeah,
or
for sure, for sure, for
okay,
sure. I
right.
definitely use all hashtags. I don't care what it is. It be hashtag fun, laugh, memes, funny shit, viral, explore.
It does make you pop more
For
though,
sure, for
because you
sure.
don't just do, I mean, you do a lot of content, but I think you also post things that people are probably afraid to talk about
Yeah,
or afraid to say out loud.
for sure. Yeah.
And then how do you go from rapper, comedian, back to rapping, back to content creating? Like, that's a lot.
It
Like, you got a
is.
lot going on.
It is. And it's crazy. I think I didn't even know I was practicing that
Mhm.
growing up. Cause I was doing that every day, like really like hours out the day, like just freestyling. or roasting somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not knowing as a kid that I'm really perfecting my craft. Like,
Just something you have a habit of doing.
man, as I got older, then the Instagram live came and I started seeing like I think fast. Like
Mm-hmm.
these kids come over here with jokes, but I got mine is just quicker. They shutting up when I say something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, it's something.
In there.
Yeah. Then the rap shit, like I said, I freestyle. So every time I hear a beat come on to this day, I just start freestyling.
Would you ever like full time pursue one thing? Or are you like having the array of things that you're touching?
I will honestly I will honestly pursue if something came my way that I really the opportunity, I will pursue that and focus on that. But I just matter of fact, let me switch that up because
Mm-hmm.
the person that I am, I'm just an all around nigga. Like I do so much stuff, like just beyond it, I'm gonna do that regardless. Like I'm gonna rap regardless. So I don't think I can just do one thing.
Speaking of
Like,
rapping, you kind of not kind of, you created a whole movement. Like, what, you dropped that this week?
yep, like last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
now it's at 65K?
yeah,
That's wild.
man.
You got it going, and then trending at that, because I've seen a lot of ass shaking in a lot of videos and a lot of tags. Like, you created a whole damn near a
Yeah,
dance. Like, you got
for
a dance
sure.
out, a whole dance after you. It was just wild.
You know, it's crazy. I was sitting in the club one night and I was sitting there. I'm like, they playing all the old shit, like the I am Sues, and I'm like, this shit still slap. But I'm
Yeah.
not like, we need something new though. I'm like, we just need some different taste in the club. Like
So then
they
you went
playing
there.
all this LA shit. Like I went home that night after the club, like 3 in the morning. I literally sat in my bed and I just went on YouTube, cut some beats on. I heard that beat and I just started saying, let me see something. Let me see something.
And now
And then
everybody
boom.
showing something.
And then boom.
Everybody
Like
showing something. So, what has been your favorite collaboration in your career? If
whew.
you have, or let's say top three. Let's do top three.
um
If you can't pick
I
one.
would say my first one that started me off, which was the boy.
Uh huh.
You know,
Yep.
SOB. When he first called me, that I would say that would always be my first one, the best one to me, because that took me off for real.
Yeah.
Like once like I said, I used to be an introvert too.
Mm-hmm.
I would just do shit on Instagram and just be hiding, like go chill with my nigga L, be smoking, like post something and go back and just chill in the house and hide. People only see me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Then the boys see me. He's like DM me. He's like, bro, like come on to my studio session. I'm like, shit, all right,
That's
shit.
kind of cool.
So I went to the studio session and he's like, what you got going? What you got going on? I'm like, let's do a skit. Like we did a skit and then
Boom.
boom, like and ever since then, I would say that it got me a lot of love. It made people feel like, oh, he is a cool dude. Then behind this, like if the boy able to chill with him, then maybe I could chill with him. Or
And now you got everybody chilling. Like,
man,
basically,
for
you can
sure,
step in any neighborhood and
for
there's no
sure,
funk, no animosity, no
definitely.
negativity. Everybody knows you as a
Yeah,
positive person.
like even on the opposite side, like what people call the ops nowadays, like growing up in my neighborhood, we had ops, like,
Mm-hmm.
but now the ops show me love too. So I just be like, damn, like, so that's why I just be like, this
You
shit
know
is
you're
just
doing
peace
something
for
when
sure,
you can blur enemy
for
lines.
sure, and that's why I feel like I'm just I don't got none of that. I'm just a peaceful dude, just trying to make it. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm just trying to turn up.
What do you think is the most negative aspect of all this attention and fame?
I mean, if your feelings is kind of if you somebody that's kind of that catch feelings, then the comments might get to you.
Mm,
Like you might catch a lot of heat.
hmm.
Like when I did a post on Instagram that said certain people can't say nigga. Like, I take a lot of heat. Like, a lot of heat. Like, even to this day, I go to places, like, you said I can't say nigga Philly B. I'm like, damn, I was just talking on Instagram, but shit, like, I feel like that, but damn, like, it's how you say it. It's who's saying it. Like,
Hmm.
but you gotta be ready for that. Some people might, but the fact that I'm a funny person,
Yeah,
I know how to make it funny though. Like, too,
to
I
get
know how
out
to
of
get out
it.
of that situation. Like, but
Yeah, a
some
lot of
people,
people don't know that.
they'd be personal, might take it personal, and that situation might get heated.
Yep,
But you gotta have tough skin though for this shit. Like, honestly,
I agree because, like we were talking about off camera,
yeah,
everybody builds this expectation of you after they start seeing you do something.
for
When you
sure,
have some kind of motion, like people expect you to be a certain
for
way, when in
sure.
reality, I just literally had this moment yesterday where I was like, damn, I like being normal.
For
Like,
sure.
I want to be able to post something and be
Yeah.
normal. Now I can't even post nothing without me having to like second guess whether I'm posting something that will hurt my brand or help my brand. Like, what is it? Kind of thing. Like, I never had them problems. Now I have those problems, and
Man,
it's hard to navigate.
did you grind for that as a kid though? Is that what you wanted? Like, did you want the spotlight?
I
So
was in plays. I was doing. I was in leadership. I was in front of everybody trying to tell everybody what to do, and now I do that to
Yes,
the
so so you should have tough skin then. This
yeah.
should be the criticism should be nothing to you then.
No, it's not the criticism that gets to me. Like everybody's gonna have something
Yeah,
to
for
say,
sure, for sure.
but you can't out hustle me, so I don't want to hear
Yeah,
it.
exactly,
Like there's
exactly.
really nothing you can
Yeah,
say. I mean, I've changed certain things in my life. Like I used to tell people, you know, image is everything
for
when it
sure.
comes to anything where you got your face on it,
Yep.
especially with women, and nobody wants to see you be
Yeah.
a bigger woman. So when I talk about things like that, I'm like, I am in the gym like 6 to 7 days out of the week.
And
I
that's shit.
do
That's real shit.
create, like, I do eat healthy, and
Yeah.
I do things to change my image to what I want it to be, not what they think it should be. But what I standardize as myself, like you got to have your
For
own
sure,
standards
for
for it.
sure, for sure. And I think that's what keep me going too. Like I got my own standards, and people like you said, expectations for people on myself is like,
Crazy.
yo, bro, like do this, do that. Like, bro, that ain't what the fuck I want to do.
Why you ain't do it if you know how to
Yeah,
do
like
it?
what you talking about? Like even with the comedy, like I get on stage, I do comedy jokes, and like right before I get on stage, this always happens. I would say 95% of the time. As soon as I'm about to get on stage, there's always some niggas that never did comedy before telling me, bro, say this, say that, you should do this, or try that. Why you not doing this? I'm like, bro, you never.
If you do it,
Yeah, like
let me see some.
yeah, let me see something.
Let me
Like,
see some. Because if
but
you can do it better than me, let's see.
yeah,
Maybe I need to
exactly,
learn. But a lot of people, they only see the pretty side. They never see the hustle behind it.
exactly,
And that kills me. Like it
exactly.
just, yeah. When people tell me like, "Hey, I want to start a podcast," I'm like, "Cool."
For sure,
It's a
yeah,
lot of
a
work.
lot of work,
It's a
exactly.
lot of networking because a lot of the people that I've been blessed with to interview, I don't really know them
Yeah,
on an in-depth level, but I've been able to reach out and, you know, you guys have been receptive and come on, which is support. Like that's complete support because it's your time that you're giving
for
me, it's
sure,
your information you're giving me.
definitely,
So, I'm in a really blessed position.
definitely,
I never feel like I'm lacking in that aspect. It's just the amount of people that think this shit is easy is wild.
definitely.
Or in
Like you got,
general.
like for example, what you're saying. Like it's a lot of people that come up to me. I'm gonna say a lot now, but before when I first kind of started, it would be like a lot of people saying, I could do that Instagram shit. I could get on there, make anybody make somebody laugh. I'm like, damn, nigga, like what you
Then do
well
it.
do it then, nigga.
Then do it. Let me see.
And then a nigga get on there and try it. Then like, oh damn, this shit
It's too
really,
much.
ooh,
I
like
gave up. Like I
man,
hear that all the time when people tell me they're gonna start something. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do this." I'm like, "Okay, how many? Like, how you doing now?"
mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't do it. It's too much time.
That's
Like
me.
I can't get up. I'd be like, "You can. You don't want to."
That's me with the gym right there. I'm that one.
What happened? Okay, we're gonna go off on a little tangent, but it was January 1st. I was like, "This is my last year
Yeah.
not having the body that I want. This is it." So January 1st, I went in there. I never stopped.
Mm.
I've been going for 7 months now, and I'm like, I just looked at my progress pictures. I was like, holy shit,
Damn.
7 months will change a person real quick.
See, and that's people don't want to wait that long.
No, but you
That's
didn't
the
put the weight on, and
exactly
you didn't do it in a month. You didn't do it in 2 months. You did it in years. So to think that you're gonna take it off in
for
a
sure.
month is crazy.
So let me ask you this though, like just from a man's point, like from my side, looking at you,
Mm.
to make you go that hard, did it take like somebody to say something to you, or you go through a certain situation to get in that workout mode? You got to be say fuck a lot of shit because somebody made me feel this way, or some type of shit like I'm blocking everybody out. Cause I said my bro work out every day, so I know what makes him go hard. I know what makes somebody go hard. Like,
Mm.
hey, bro, this person right here is making me mad as fuck. I ain't even. I'm focused on me, and this is what I'm doing, working out.
I think I was just tired of saying that I was gonna do it.
Mm,
Like, it's just like when I started my podcast. I
okay,
get tired of saying that I'm gonna do something that I really want to do,
okay.
and then I just do it. Like,
Ooh, you got that
and
mind.
I
So
can't do like it can't be planned. I have to just do it. Like,
definitely,
just give myself no other option.
definitely.
But I think I learned that it was probably a relationship. Somebody probably broke my heart, and I was
Yeah,
like, I gotta pick myself up.
yeah.
So after that, I kind of
Go
just
hard as fuck.
brush things off when it hurts my feelings or
For
anything.
sure,
Brush it off and keep going. Like, what's next?
for sure,
Or if something don't work out, I'll dwell into something that does work for me, or
sure.
like something that I care about. And I guess that's my form of self care
Yeah,
because I don't know. See, we just talked about this yesterday. I'm a very happy person with myself.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of women can't say
You
that.
gotta be happy with yourself.
And I don't want to be anybody else.
For sure.
I used to think that I wanted to look like somebody else or be somebody else.
Yeah.
But then I don't know when it happened, it kind of like switched over.
Yeah.
I would never want to be one of my friends.
Sure.
I might want some of their qualities, but
Yeah.
I never want to be anybody else than who I am.
For sure. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree. Like I said, I'm the same way, just in my world. Like the way you treat the gym, that's how I treat like Instagram, like, or like just my content. Like I be like, I'm gonna do this. Like I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm about to do this though. I'm getting up every day. This is what I'm doing.
Like a job.
You know what I'm saying? And the shit really start paying off. Like every day I just wake up like this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like
if it was easy, everybody would do it.
For sure.
And if you can be taken away from what your passion is, it's not your passion.
For sure.
Like you gotta eat, live, and breathe this shit.
For sure. Definitely.
It's not a sometimes thing. And I know it sounds so harsh when I say that shit to people. Exactly, but I really do be telling them like they be asking me, hey, do you want to go here? No, I gotta go to the gym in the morning. Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm podcasting.
Exactly.
You just got off work. I'm gonna go straight to podcasting. Like I'm gonna go get ready and I'm gonna go podcast because this is what I want to do. This is where my dream is. Like, and unfortunately, a lot of the shit that you may have passion for, people will never understand.
Definitely, because that's not their passion.
No.
Exactly.
And people can't understand what they don't know.
Man.
So when I meet people, most of the people that sit on this couch are very passionate about whatever they're doing.
For sure.
It's like magic.
Definitely. That's
it's like
how
a vibe. Like
definitely.
And I cannot give it up for anything.
Definitely. I can't. That's how this, like I said, I feel the same way. I can't stop doing this. I'm gonna keep going. Like no matter how much heat I take on the outside, I'm gonna always keep grinding for what I see. Like I can't stop. I just know I can't stop. Like I don't, like you said, I'm happy with myself. Like I said, I criticize myself a lot. I'm my biggest critic.
Same.
Like like it be days like I would get 400 comments on a post, and I'd be like, that's not what the fuck. I see 800 comments. Niggas be like, Philly, you got 400. I'm like, but that's not.
Y'all celebrating now.
Yeah, I know that's not what I want to see.
Yeah.
But I'm my biggest critic, and man.
Yeah, I know.
Stop this shit.
I know exactly what you mean.
Sure. Like I put a lot of work in, like especially when you put a lot of work in for what you do. Like no matter if you sitting up at late night asking questions to yourself, like I'm gonna try these questions on this interview. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try this. It's like that's putting in work, like for your dream, because you know what you. This is what I want to see on camera. This is what I want to see on the screen. Like so that I understand everything. Like so. People that don't understand, I just try to keep them on the side. Like you still a part of the journey. Like it's just
you got to chill out.
Yeah.
See, I knew it was something when I was at work and I was still looking at my own podcast and writing down critiques for myself and like writing down questions, reaching out to people. This is while I'm at my 9 to 5. So like,
yeah, exactly.
You can't tell me that that's not something I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
When I need to be, I'm trying to figure out how to do things differently so I can get more out of something.
For sure.
Without losing me. That's the thing that's hard too, is like, and I know you can relate, is in this entertainment industry, it's so quick and easy to lose you.
Is it?
Like people
will you? Like you said, I would do construction. So when I be at work, I'll do some funny shit at work. Like, cause I gotta do something. Like I just gotta. They be like, no phones at work, man. I'm about to figure out a way to set a camera, do a skit. Like I gotta figure out how to do some funny shit. It relates to the world, no matter if I'm sending a message to the youth saying y'all get a job or something. I gotta put out how to put this. I just gotta do something. Like, but this shit is real. Like it can get the best of you, but you gotta be like, you gotta know what you're grinding for. You gotta know like it's gonna be speed bumps and whatever you do.
Yeah, like we were talking about the little shit. You gotta brush that shit off.
You gotta brush that shit off, like because. This shit is real and it's fun though. Like you gotta be happy with this shit. Like this shit genuine to me. Like I wake up and I don't think about doing this for nobody. I think about doing this for me. Like I be like, I love doing this shit. Like if you don't love doing this shit,
then you shouldn't be doing it.
Can't be doing this for somebody else.
No. And that's like fitness. Like you can't go in the gym. Like a lot of people fail at things because they're doing it for somebody else.
Exactly.
You can't do it for somebody else. It needs to be for you. Like wholeheartedly. And once you fall in love with you, you understand yourself a whole lot more.
Do you?
On a different level.
Do you? You know exactly what you want and what you need, the people you need around you, how many people you need around you. Like me, I keep a solid circle around me. Like I got a lot of friends though, a lot of friends,
I got a lot of
but
associates.
I keep a solid circle though. Like people that will keep motivated, tell me when I'm wrong. Hey, bro, that skit didn't work, Philly B. About I'm gonna take it down. You said it didn't work, but take that one down. I keep solid people around that's gonna say, so keep it real with me, like.
Yep.
And that's what you gotta have in this shit. You can't
You
just have
can't. Not just
motherfuckers that's
anybody.
just gonna just be there.
Because when they start seeing the lights, camera, action, a lot of people change.
Do they?
A lot of people would change, switch up real quick. I had to learn that quickly. Like, and I don't have that much traction, but I got enough to where it's like some
See,
people I can't
you see
can't
this
deal
shit.
with you. Like
Sure.
you on that you switch up quick.
For sure.
If I was in something and you wouldn't come and help me like in any way, shape, or form.
I feel like a lot of people they got to start knowing how to branch like friends out and people out. Like as far as like have sections of them.
Different groups of friends.
Like you got if you gonna have some niggas that's in the streets, gangs and shit.
The ones that'll shoot, you got your shooters.
Keep them niggas over there. And call them niggas when you in drama time.
Yep.
Don't bring them niggas to
Nope.
no motherfucking positive shit. You know what you think gonna happen?
Yeah.
If you got people that like to party, keep the party. It's a party this week. I'm hitting the party crew.
Mm-hmm.
You got people that like to just do content or work. That's what I'm
where
chilling
you
with.
work.
And that's how I got in my life. I got niggas who do this. I got niggas who do that. I got a group of friends who do this. So I'm able to go to chill with a lot of people. Like I got people who just like smoking shit. They don't like do nothing but smoking. I'm gonna go smoke with my nigga. I'm about to go smoke.
Spend time in different ways.
Niggas who like watching sports or want to play sports, and I go play basketball. I do everything. So
yeah,
I try to, but
it's hard.
for sure,
it's very hard to balance your personal life and have a passion. Like you have to have some understanding as people, and there will be some days where you just don't sleep at all because
definitely.
And you have a daughter, right?
Yep.
So you have those moments where you will go from content creating work to whatever event she has going on.
Definitely, and that's the part. Like I said, if you I think that's why I get a lot of DMs like from fathers. Like that's the main people I get DMs from fathers. They be like, "Bro, how you keep going, bro? Like how you keep going? Like what you got?" I'm like, "Bro, shit. Like bring some people be afraid to bring their child with them to see it, or sometimes you gotta let them see what daddy doing or what mama doing. You gotta let them see. So you're like, oh, that's. But a lot of niggas think you supposed to leave that at home. It's gonna stop me from getting females. It's gonna stop me from getting women. But that's why I don't bring my daughter around. I'm like, damn, why you don't bring your child around? But
priorities.
But niggas don't know. If you love this shit, you gonna do this shit no matter with or without. Like you know what I'm saying. So
I think your child should see what you love.
For sure, definitely.
Especially if it's something positive. Like I don't have kids yet, but I do know that one day when I do have kids, I want them to come and watch me record and watch me, do the networking that I have and be proud in that aspect, knowing that like, hey, my parent is doing this. Like they have a passion. Like I know what it looked like.
It actually boosts you up. It actually like turns you up a notch. Like just even when like you said when you got a kid, you show your kid off more and you doing the genuine shit. Like, I think it turn you up more.
It should.
But people think that when you hide that shit is like, I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd hide a relationship before I had my kid.
For sure.
I ain't even gonna lie about that.
For sure.
Because
I mean, like I said, I'll show a relationship off, but it just got to be the right person. Like
this internet shit drives me wild. Like people
can't worry about that though.
I know, but people get so invested in what you got going on, and it kind of bothers me because like I get it, like you're supportive and you want to know things, but like you don't need to know everything.
It's like, for example, me and LB, right? Me and my bro, we kind of talking about this today. Like it's, I feel like you got to, as a man, like if you got feelings for a woman, you got to show her off. Because when you don't show her off, then you mad now when your niggas getting at her, or you mad now when somebody jumping in her DMs. Like, bro, nobody knew that this was your girl.
It's your fault.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's goods and the bads that come with it, but you gotta see, like, if you care about this person and you know it's gonna hit you in the long run, you gotta show that person off.
When you get to the entertainment industry, it makes it dirty a little bit.
Yeah,
like you have to have somebody who has motion because it ain't gonna work if they ain't got no motion.
Definitely, I agree with that because that's why one of my relationships failed.
They can't understand what they don't know.
Exactly.
So like I can't be with a man that doesn't have some kind of motion because you're not gonna understand that I can't see you 7 days a
Exactly. You
week.
got to understand this.
I only have
Mm-hmm.
3 hours on a Sunday for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't really,
Definitely.
I don't, and it might be with my family because I
For
need to
sure.
spend time with
For
them
sure.
too. Like
Exactly.
there's certain things that in
Mm-hmm.
my past relationships I can't deal with.
For
Like
sure.
you're not gonna drive me fucking nuts
Definitely.
while I'm trying to get my hustle on
And
because you're bored and you have nothing going
man,
on. Absolutely not.
I agree. Like I said, I 1,000% agree with that. Like, but you got to get somebody who got something going on
With themselves.
and really love what they doing.
Mhm.
Like,
They gotta have a passion too. I
yeah,
can't be
I
with
can't. Yeah, they
somebody.
don't have a passion.
You ain't got nothing going for you, honey.
Like,
We're gonna have a problem.
yeah, you gotta. Because I was with somebody that was just doing a 9 to 5, just going to work, and they thought that was just enough.
Hmm.
But you got to think when you come home at 9 to 5 now, it's like, what you doing?
I gotta work again.
Like,
I get off of work and I feel like I'm going back to work.
yeah, like I feel like as soon as I get done with my job, I'm going to do some other shit.
The other
Like,
job.
like 9 times out of 10, if I'm chilling, it's because I want to chill. But
Mm.
most of the part, I'm like, I'm going to do something.
Let me tell you, what was it last week? I had just got back from a trip and that was to spend time with someone. I sat there for a whole Monday. I didn't do shit. I was bored out of my
Just
mind, but
chilling.
like
Yeah,
I needed to be bored.
for
Like
sure.
I
You need that
laid in the
sometimes.
house and I didn't do shit. I didn't
Yes.
even get up to answer no doors.
Mm-hmm.
But those moments are moments that you value a whole lot more when you
Sure.
have so much going
Yes, you
on.
do. Those 1 days and those the long time,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta. I take advantage of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm 1 day. I'll be like, if I get it, I'll take advantage of it. Phone on do not disturb. Niggas calling me, but I'm like, bro, right now I need this time, brother.
I
Like,
never thought I'd be a do not disturb
yeah,
person. Now I am.
for sure,
And
definitely.
it's nothing that everybody else is creating. It's just me. Like I done booked myself up.
Yeah,
Like I told you this weekend is back to back to back to back. And I'm
yeah,
like, that's a lot of people, they see things like makeup and hair like, oh my God, I love doing that. Yes, when it's for pleasure.
for
But when
sure.
it's for work, honey, this shit is annoying.
Shit is
Like
man.
I gotta do this because I like to look good
Yeah,
and I wanna be presentable, so it's no longer fun. It's like when you go to events and clubs and stuff, it's no longer fun.
that
You're
shit
there to
be
work.
for sure. Some days I go there and I'll just be sitting in the section and they's like, why you not turned up, Philly B? I'm like, actually, I'm just here to show my face today. I'm just working right now. I'm just here. Just they pay me to come through to just show my just. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
But
blessed to have the opportunities, but people, it's no longer a social thing. Really, it's work.
for sure, for sure,
Like, it's work. I tell people all the time, like, oh yeah, I'll come to your event. It's work though.
for
Like,
sure,
even if I'm not being paid, you never know who you're gonna meet at
for
these
sure.
events or who XYZ might bring and you might connect with because you could be sitting with someone you didn't even think about. Like,
Definitely.
and
And I think that's where, like I said, I think that's why I kind of gravitated to a lot of people too, because I was going to events like with like 5 people and shit. Like when I first started, like, cause I started the comedy run in like 2000. I want to say the end of 2018.
mm-hmm.
But I was going to events like at first people didn't believe in the pack. You know what I'm saying? Believe in this shit. People want to see if you actually really funny
Yeah,
sometimes. Let me see this nigga
they
really
do.
funny in real life.
They do.
Like this shit just Instagram nigga or is he? So I was going to like some events with 5, 6 people, but I'm going there just turning up though, just I don't know that making that 7 people in there. I'm making all of us look lit as fuck.
Yeah,
So people is like, damn,
I want to be over there.
yeah,
What y'all
like
got
what
going
the
on?
fuck is going on? Like, let me call this nigga to an event. Let me call this nigga to my shit. There, I go to they shit. I'm coming with the same
Mm-hmm.
energy. Like I try to use, you know, Kobe. You know, everybody know Kobe Bryant, the mama mentality.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to use that with the comedy. I try like this might be this person only time ever seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to give them a time of their life. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like I want to give them a
should.
show. Like I'm not gonna come be this dry ass nigga. Like, I'm gonna
Sitting there
always
looking at
come,
them.
yeah. Like I'm gonna always come give you some type of show though. Like no matter if I'm roasting you, no matter if I'm saying some jokes to you,
You
you
don't
gonna
remember
walk away
that?
and remember like that nigga Philly B was there. He was doing something. He told me some crazy shit or see that nigga dancing. Like so, I try to use that Mamba mentality like with this comedy shit and just with content.
Do you practice your comedy? Like,
Nah,
often?
I mean, like I said, I've been doing it. So mind you, like I'm gonna be honest, like some jokes that I say,
Mm.
I was saying them back in 2008, and they just hitting now. Like so, I used to be roasting on the street corner a lot in Double Rock. So I'll be like saying jokes, and then like they didn't, like I said, the world never heard them.
Mm-hmm.
So I say them now on Instagram. Some of the
Everybody
shit.
like, oh my
That
god.
shit funny as fuck. I'm like, bro, I said that shit 2008 though, nigga. But damn, like, so half of the shit I've already practiced. Like I said, I already know. I seen a nigga that looked like a nigga that 9 times out of 10 already. This nigga looked like one of my niggas that jump on my live that's trying to roast me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I already got a joke ready for
It
you.
was you with the kids. I'll be like, what the fuck is going on?
I
It
be having
was
to
you
wait
with the
because some
kids.
parents ain't gonna do it. So I'm like, let me
No.
wake their ass up real quick. So let me see, because I know if they own my live, they ain't got no damn guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't no kid shouldn't be on my live at 11 o'clock at night anyway.
No. Why
That's
the
8
fuck are
years
you
old,
up?
12 years old. So let me give you what you asking for now.
Maybe I like that though. Like you incorporate
For
children
sure.
and the younger youth
For sure.
in it, so they see like what positive movement looks like.
For sure. For
A lot of
sure.
people don't have positive movement these days.
Just,
Like it's very hard.
I try to show the kids more, like, because like I said, YouTube is flooded with just hella like gang shit right now.
Hmm.
I try to just show different, like y'all little niggas in the hood that do want to do good. You could do this right here. It's something different you could do. Like you could try to like, you know what I'm saying, make people laugh. You can get the same love I'm doing the same type of women that you looking for in the streets.
Hmm.
You could do that, get the same shit if you're doing making them laugh or doing some content or just doing something different. You ain't gotta be a gang member to get the women that you looking for.
Yeah, to get to the height that
You know, that's what
everybody
they doing it for. I
popularized.
think a lot of these little niggas is doing this gang shit to impress,
Yeah,
you know.
because it's what I mean. If you think about it, 98% of the music that most of the youth listens to is gang-related type of music
Hmm.
or about
Don't no woman want a punk though.
bitches. No, no woman wants a punk.
So that's I think plays
I
a big
think you
role in
need
this shit.
to have a balance though.
They
Like
don't know
you
that yet.
got to know. Yeah.
That don't hit you until you get about honestly in a man's world. That don't hit you. Some niggas get lucky though, but in a real nigga world, that don't hit you till about 25.
Hmm.
Like, oh, I ain't gotta be hella tough. I could be cool. I could be tough sometimes. But the niggas who do get it early, that 18, 17, them niggas be blessed. Like you
Hmm.
see them niggas with the iced out jury, them niggas ain't got no problems in their life. Them niggas caught on
Chilling.
early. Like, but some niggas that catch on late, it's like, bruh,
They in too deep.
for sure. But
That's like
they,
the women. I mean, you got
yeah,
women who want to fix
for
everything and
sure.
fix everybody. You don't learn that you need to love yourself until like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
25, 26.
exactly.
There you
Like,
go. And a lot of women don't have father figures. So
exactly,
they're not taught what a
exactly,
real man is supposed to be
for
doing.
sure.
Like, and I know a lot of women will shame that and be like, "What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like, I know what a man's supposed." No, you. The problem is a lot of women are trying to treat these men like women.
exactly.
You are not a woman. I do not want to date a woman. You are a
Man,
man. I
for
need you to be
sure.
a man.
Need you to
Like,
be strong, motherfucker.
yeah.
Like,
I'm the emotional one. You can't
yeah,
be
can't
emotional
don't be
with me.
emotional with
We
me, nigga.
can't be
But yeah,
we can't be emotional together. Like I can't
and
deal with that. I need you to have some
for
solutions for
sure, for
me.
sure,
You can't like there's just
definitely.
no way, especially because when you have a strong personality, you either gonna get taken advantage of
Hmm.
by me or you gonna put your foot down and tell me what it is. Like
Hmm.
I like outlines and I like guidelines. If you can't lead, then there's no way.
Some niggas don't got nowhere to lead to though.
Yeah,
That be the
exactly.
thing too. Like it's like like I said, as I'm getting older, I'm seeing like a lot of niggas don't even like how can they lead if they don't know where the fuck they going? Like shit.
Cause
Now
they
I'm
they
saying
need to
like
find it.
70% of niggas don't know where they're going.
Yeah.
They just waiting for that lucky hit, that 10,000 or 30,000, 40, 50, 100,000 hit, and be like, now I know where to, but if you don't know where you going when you broke or when you got a little bit of money in your pocket, like, bro, you ain't gonna know where you going once you.
Get up there.
But that's why I say I've been grinding. I perfected this shit when I was broke, sitting in the car. I'm sitting there like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm writing jokes out. Like if I show you my notes right now, I'm just writing just shit out, just random shit out, like just hella shit. Like just, I don't give a damn if I see 3 people walking down the street and they pushing each other. I'm gonna figure out how to make that a joke, like
How to
and turn it
make
into
it.
a movie or put it in my scene in the movie because this is real life shit that's happening. I try to put real life shit like on my Instagram. I don't try to just put like anything up there.
See, and that's how it should be. Like
Yeah,
it's an everyday thing.
for
You
sure,
can't get it out your head if you wanted to.
for sure.
It's an obsession almost.
It'd be days my mind to go blank, like and I just be like,
That's
or
when
what?
I know I need a break.
Yeah,
Like when I can't think of something, it's time to chill.
definitely. And that's why I think I do like 10 videos in one day. I used to do 10 so I could have shit for these days when my mind go blank. I'm like, I did that backup. I got a backup.
Hmm.
I got a video I can throw up here because today I ain't thinking about shit. I got some shit I did. That's why I keep backup playing. I got a lot of backup videos by
That's
phone.
what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stash content for days
Yes.
where you need a break.
Yes.
Because if you don't, then
Yes.
one, you're ill planned. Two, now you stressing,
Yep.
and then they waiting for your
Yeah,
content.
for
Like
sure.
you can't ask for something and not be ready. to keep giving what you need to give.
Man, and that's like I said, that's what got me to love everywhere I go. I think like just staying consistent, like just because I do different things on my Instagram. I don't try to really, like you said, I don't try to stick to one thing though.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I stick to one thing, people will be like, bro, they gonna just know me for that one thing. So now I got fan bases for different shit. Like sometimes I be forgetting. Like I be like,
and be catering to different people.
I go somewhere, they be like, bro, can you spin a bar? I'm like, nigga, I ain't no rapper. Like, nigga, you just shot the video. I'm like, I did just drop a video. Damn, let me rap for you niggas. Like,
exactly.
I go somewhere, be like, bro, tell a joke, tell some jokes. I tell a joke. I go somewhere, be like, bro, play basketball. It's all sports. I be like, bro, like, because I put so much different shit out there, which can get overwhelming, but
you have to keep extreme order in that motherfucker.
If you love doing it though, it's just gonna come natural.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't control it.
Yeah, I can't control it. That's me right now. It
just happens.
That's me.
Like shit just happens all the time. Like I did a segment with a weed magazine.
Yeah.
And I don't even smoke. I don't smoke.
Exactly.
I smoke every once in a while. And then somebody else hit me up. They're like, hey, you're in a magazine? I was like, I'm in a magazine. Then they followed me back and I was like, oh shit, I'm in a magazine.
Exactly. Now you got weed content.
And then people were like, oh, you're a model now? I said, I guess so. Shit.
Now the model content.
Now we're into different things. And I'm like, and I like the photography that I do. It's another creative outlet, and some of the shit just be in my head, and then I'll hit up my photographer like, hey, can we do this? She's like, girl, yes. Like, I didn't even think about no shit like that.
Definitely.
Like, I want to be an astronaut. Like,
let's go be an astronaut then.
She be telling me like, where the fuck do you be getting these ideas from? I don't know. God, they be coming to me. Mm-hmm. Or like, I'll be listening to a song, and I'll be like, I can create content with that. Like, that'll be the song that I put behind the content. It'd be weird.
It'd be weird, but like I said, the more things you doing for those, more opportunities don't come though. Like,
I'm not saying no to opportunities now. If it's something that's in my lane and it's productive, I'm no longer questioning too much unless it feels bad. If it feels good and it feels right, I'm going for it. There's only so many things. Like I signed myself up, I don't know, for this yacht party on Sunday. And shout out to Summer Love. Thank you for having me on the yacht. I'm very happy for this opportunity. But I didn't know it was for OnlyFans. So I don't have an OnlyFans, but I am a content creator. No. I will never. Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus.
I just made one. I ain't put no content up there yet.
I was gonna say what you gonna put on there.
I mean,
comedy.
I just it came with the Instagram. Like you said, like you saying, it came with the. I did a skit on. I was doing a outfit promotion for LB for this clothing brand.
Oh yeah, the Trap Spencer.
Yeah, so I did something with that, and then people on there start commenting saying I should make OnlyFans.
You should. You can charge people that way.
So I said, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna make OnlyFans. But I don't know what to do. I just started it.
See, but women, they use OnlyFans for.
Yeah.
And that's what people are.
It's a bag there though. It's a bag.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not hating on the OnlyFans girls. Go ahead. But I didn't know that that's what I was signing up for. So when I signed up for it, I was like, well, I mean, it's a networking shit. I go in there. I have bad bitches on the show. I can't wait. Sure. I'm so excited.
For sure.
Nice to meet y'all. Like
it's a bag there.
You just never know what you're gonna get into, and me especially, because I'll be rolling into things that I ain't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
Or sitting with people I never thought, having conversations with people I never even guessed. Like, I don't know if you've had this moment where you look back and you're like, fuck, this is crazy.
I do.
Yeah, all the time.
Every time.
And
I think about that every day. I think that's what keep me going so hard. Mm-hmm. I try to treat this shit like I ain't made it though too. That's what keep me going hard too. I try to treat this shit like I ain't nobody.
I like that though. That's what keeps you humble.
Yeah.
And normal. Like once you start getting that God complex, then it's like,
yeah, definitely.
I had a couple people, and okay, this might sound a little conceited, but I be forgetting that I'm pretty. So there have been a couple times where I've had interviews and people will like stutter or like. And I'll be looking at them like, what's wrong?
Stuttering? Like, what's wrong with this nigga?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I am pretty as fuck. Yeah, this nigga is.
No, he like after the episode, the dude was like, yeah, you too pretty. You can't be staring at me. I'm like, is that a thing? But you don't realize it when you're in it. Like when it's you. For sure. Because to you, you're just you.
Definitely.
But to somebody else, you might be the moon, the stars, the fucking sky, and now it's like, oh my God, it's you.
Definitely.
Like, oh my God,
to me, that's in the city every day. Like if I show my face in the city, they know somebody just. in my, like I said, I'll be treating myself normal. So I'll be sitting there and somebody be just looking at me like, or pull their phone out and be sitting there looking like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, oh yeah, I am Frisco Philly B. Damn, like I am Frisco. I do be putting out a lot of content. I see why this person was acting like that. But it's hard to some, like you said, we humble. So
I feel like me, like a normal person.
yeah,
I barely got to the point where I'm like I was telling you earlier, where it kind of make me sad because I can't post when I want and how I want, and I'm like, well, you can't because you're trying to go for something
yeah,
a little more than what is your
definitely,
personal life.
definitely. That shit is real. Like this shit is fun. Like I said,
It is.
it to me it's fun.
You got a lot going on right now. Like your platform is booming even more, and I think even since the Thizzler
Yeah.
posting that I saw, even since that, like you've skyrocketed to another level. Like it's kind of crazy, the
And
growth.
honestly, I didn't even notice that until I would say Marshawn Lynch
Yeah.
told me that. Like that was a couple days ago. So I would say I just had a reality check maybe a couple days ago. I had to sit in the house for a day because of that. Because Marshawn Lynch is really global.
That
So
man.
I see this nigga on TV as a kid. So when he pulled me to the side and said that shit to me,
You doing
I was
something.
just like, I really walked away from that conversation. And I walked away as like, I gotta go in the house. I gotta go sit down and just think about some shit.
Chill out real quick.
I gotta think about everything this nigga just told me. Like, I can't do certain shit. I can't say certain shit or certain, because he like he said, but you becoming you somebody now. Like
You
you,
gotta be careful.
yeah. Like I'm like, damn. Like I gotta really take a step back. Like let me just look at all this shit. Like really, like let me just see what's really going on.
Well, that's what, like, I used to pop up on the podcast with no makeup, no, like, hair, nothing. Just
Yeah.
like, here, I'm here.
Now you like,
And that was because the way we started was in my living room.
yeah.
And then I found this place, and then I was like, okay, cool.
That's dope.
Then next it was, okay, you need to look like somebody.
Yeah.
You need to
For
look like
sure.
you. You
For
need
sure.
to have that confidence.
Definitely.
Then it was, how can I build my confidence? Let's go to the gym. Now we in the gym. Now I feel a lot more confident speaking to people. And it's just the growth is gonna keep going. I love
Make sure you cut that part out and put that on Instagram.
what?
When you said that last part you just said, because I think a lot of people need to hear that.
Yeah.
That you started basically from your couch.
Yeah. I have the
You built
video. My very first video. I still have it in my phone.
exactly.
We're in the living room, and mind you, like we're living in hood, so it's like on a broken black table, and I bought my own mic, so I was
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna do
for
this,
sure.
and I did it like a couple episodes, and I stopped, and then somebody asked me, they're like, "Hey, what about your podcast?" I was like, "Oh yeah, huh." Found one studio that wasn't the right fit,
Yeah.
and then I dreamt about this. Like I literally had a dream. I was like, I need a studio that looks like this. Got online and I found this one. I've been here ever since.
Yeah, that's a dope story. That's like grinding.
It's different. Like I can't nobody tell me
What's
about
up?
this
What's
shit
up?
here. Let me say,
What's up? I
I will say
know. I
that can't
see.
nobody tell me about this shit here because it's all me. Like,
Definitely.
and my dad used to say all the time, you don't value something unless you put in something into it.
Yeah.
And when it's yours,
Yeah.
it's a whole different level.
It's dope. That's dope. Like
So now it's like I take pride in this. Like I'm very
for
happy,
sure.
and I think this is what makes me feel confident enough to say that I'm happy with myself.
For sure.
Because on camera, it's like a different switch comes on,
Definitely.
and I'm like,
Definitely.
it's like when you shooting content.
Definitely. I treat that shit like the club.
Yeah, it's
That's
fun.
my club right
It,
there. Like,
yeah.
like I feel like I get to that's my club. Like my concert is my party. It's like I get so much excitement out of this shit. Like I dress up in the house just for a skit.
Yeah.
And I feel good.
Yep.
Like
You
I'm
did
like,
what you were supposed to
yeah,
do.
like so I'm like I did what I was supposed to do. I'm good. Like, but some people ain't gonna understand that. But
it's not for them to understand.
yeah,
My journey is my journey. Yours is
exactly.
yours. Like I can't say it enough. I don't want to be you. You shouldn't want to be me.
For sure.
That's exactly how it should be. You should want to be you.
Definitely.
But okay, so I want to wrap it up. I do have one last question for you. What is the legacy you want to leave behind?
It's actually that's probably one of the best questions that somebody asked me.
I'll give you a minute to think about it.
That's a good one. What's the legacy I want to leave behind? Philly B done made hoods be cool that we thought would never be cool.
I love that. I think you're well on your way there,
I
if
think
not already there.
honestly, if I had $1 billion or it's a lot of money,
Mhm.
I would pay a lot of these niggas to stop beefing and just be doing like roasting each other and shit and fight boxing and shit.
Yeah.
Like I would pay every hood. Like I think I would invest all my money into that, and I wouldn't care about me not getting shit in return.
See, that's what makes you a blessed person. That's like wishing for peace,
Yeah,
world peace almost.
I just love seeing people turned up. So
Yeah.
I always dreamed of just seeing like every hood outside, old school. Maybe got old school cars, pretty females outside, weak females outside. I just love seeing everybody have a good time, drinking, smoking.
I was gonna say it's giving family cookout.
Yeah, like I just love that.
Yeah.
Like, but I just hate drama. Like, so I think that's what I would do. Like, that's what the legacy I want to leave behind is that.
I love that. That's a good answer.
Like,
That was a great answer. I couldn't even imagine that one. But I do really think that you're on the pathway to that. I think it's gonna be you're gonna have to find another legacy after that, after you reach that one.
man,
Because just the way that you move around the city, and the city could be really dangerous.
for sure,
It's crazy.
for sure.
So thank you for coming on the show. I
Appreciate you for
do
having me. For sure,
appreciate you for coming on,
for sure.
giving me your time.
Appreciate you.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna wrap it up. As always, I will link all the information down below. If you do want to book him for any events, his information will be down below as well. Subscribe, watch
Gee,
me. Love you guys. Bye.
he gone.
Lord.